Alright, loading in for the first time slot of Super Formula at Red Bull Ring, which I believe this is going to be much more chaos than what we saw at Fuji. First of all, because more people own this, it's easier, it's a lot of, like the middle sector is a lot of setting up and just not losing momentum through those corners, so one mistake slows someone up, and then someone else tries to make a move. You've got lots of big yellow sausages that are going to spin people out of the corner, and it's very, very dive bomby. So we've got the just default set that we've done a tiny bit of tweaking to, and hopefully, really, I just need to underdrive. I just need to keep it on track, and we'll get a top 10 easy. I don't think we're going to qualify. We'll go out and do practice on that 8 minutes, but it's not going to be good for us to be up in the starting grid. Not that I think I could even get up in the starting grid, because I am probably very off pace. 14.0 is my best lap so far, and that was using overtake on this straight and the next. So it's it's going to be better just to keep ourselves on the track and not screw that up. I mean, the driving style for this track requires a very nose-heavy downforce car just to get the turn-ins. You got to be precise, and I am just an oval racer that likes road racing, and so we're going to know our strengths and know our weaknesses and just stay on track and hope that pays off. The number 3 car behind us, only a 2,300 though, so we're at least not in the top split, but I'm sure we're still going to get shown how slow we are. Not using overtake here, and, well, wasn't ready for that. Alright, so let's go do some more practice laps, just to kind of feel it out. Get a little speeding penalty there, just so that none of our laps count. Then we don't have overtake in qualifying. But 29 laps, I hope we can make them all. This one, if you overshoot it, you're just better off going to the outside of the sausage, I've found. Take the 1X, there might be a time penalty as well with it. Later in the race, into 3, I believe is what they call this, inside wheel locks up quite a bit. I tried to do some stuff with the setup to stiffen or make the suspension softer. We were hitting the ground really hard, lifting up the left or the right front, and it was not going to be good later on. So just sticking with everything, because right now the setup's not my issue. I mean, we can try to make it comfortable, but really, I just need to be more precise in my driving. So, we're not going to push it through there, because I have wrecked on that sausage one too many times, hit it, and end up in the wall to the right. Don't want to do that. Our first few times into here in the pack, we are just not going to What did I do in that corner? Did I spin my tires up so much out of the corner that it said that we're cheating? That's interesting. I got a weird little, like, bog down there. I've not had that, but I guess we're in qualifying, so this would be the first time that I do that, and yeah, that's strange. I wonder if everyone's gonna get hit with that and just not get a lap in. There might be a bug that we don't know about till now. Well, some people have gotten laps in, so looking at 12.5 right now on the board for pole. 12.3. That curb also to the left there on exit can spin the tires up quite heavily. Shallow, and then we were pushing on exit. I know I can push the limits further in these corners, but again, that is not our goal. Our goal is not to find the limit. Our goal is to never get near the limit and laugh at all the people that we pass that go over the limit, because this place is just so easy to push yourself way further than you need to, just because it's an easier track, so you don't have everything to think about. But we're gonna have to be very careful on that, especially if we're on overtake through there. I just need to be much smoother on my on-throttle. Too shallow again, hit the curve, that's going to shove us out. We can push it a lot harder through here, but I've spun way too much, snapping to the left. It's the first time I've tried to stay in that gear and we just pushed wide. Way too narrow, pushing out. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Unless everyone does a lap or hits the button. 1:11.8 is now fast time. Bobble there, but felt good. I don't know what this is gonna do on longer runs, so this is the longest run I've got in right now. I did put in a bit of practice though, just so that I'm not as bad as we were at Fuji. Try to get out of this one without spinning. But I am guessing we're gonna have car contact with someone somewhere, just because this place is pretty brutal. It's essentially a short track of road racing. Probably need to start thinking about short shifting. Yeah, I think I spun the tires all the way out of the exit of that corner. And that is what it said was illegal to do in qualifying. So, and then we go off track. Alright, 50 seconds left. Let's go take a look at that exit. It was on lap 1, wasn't it? Yeah, we just got the wheels spinning there. That was weird. Why did the wheels start spinning there? Like, that was a weird, like, old school go-kart one-wheel drive. We're only spinning there had to be some weird physics thing happening there, right? That doesn't make any sense at all. Can someone explain that? It's a weird one. Where are we starting? All right. We are back row. So, hopefully we'll have some people to race, but again, in order to have people to race, you first must finish the first lap. So, let's just hope that we can do that, and we got 29 laps of fuel. We don't have trading paints on. So we're going to see the default scheme all over the place. Put session best up. What else do we need? We don't need the dash on. Should be able to see the rear tire heat just behind or just underneath the telemetry for my pedals on the wheel. And yeah, that is the inner temps, so not surface temps. Let's hope this goes well. We don't need to get a great start. Don't want to be the guy starting last, self-spinning on the standing start. Alright, 20 seconds or when everyone joins. Got a blue car to our right. I can't tell what is to our back right. Here we go. Lights are up.
Green flag, green flag.
Just taking it easy, and the car in front of us is really taking it easy, which is fine. Guy that didn't qualify is diving through the field, and I am sure we'll see him on the Rex very soon. Got someone starting from pit road. Number 9, he qualified 8th. Clean up until the first, and then we've got the frog that's jumping. This is gonna really make our tires cold this first lap. But right now, nowhere to go, and I don't know if we're actually faster than anyone, but we got the number 8 ahead of us. We got someone spinning off there. We might try to pass this guy if he doesn't look like he's going to be all that quick, but right now, not going to do that into the final turns. So we've got this guy coming up behind us. I'm just going to pull over to the right and let him go, so that it's very obvious he doesn't need to dive bomb us or run through us, and he drives off. Try to pass him. Again, we just need to survive, and then we can start racing, or whatever it's called that I do on road. Maybe it was a bad idea to let this guy go, because apparently he is slow. He smokes the tires up there. Might have been just prediction code, though. We're gonna get in some dirty air here. Guy that spun off is catching us quickly, as you would expect. Number 5. But very clean race so far, and that is good to see. Okay, number 2 is on pit road. Something has happened so far ahead of us that we did not even see it. Oh god, he got on the sausage. Thankfully he didn't snap to the right. Try to not shift down to first, but my brain just shifts until it stops shifting sometimes, so we may end up down in there. Hopefully I just don't hit the gas while we're down in it. Someone going wide, the 8,
Go right.
or the 9 following him off almost, looking at him. Too wide, did not get the turn in that I needed. Wasting a bunch of time through entry there. No overtake yet. Don't need to use it. It's not going to benefit us when everyone's stacked up on each other. We'll use it later in the race if we need it. Otherwise, all it's probably going to do is make me miss every braking zone that we use it into. Speaking of, had to bounce on the brakes there a few times. 10 is catching up. Got on overtake. We're just going to let him go.
Car on your left, clear.
No need to try to block that. My
got
only option was to go to the right there. Might have confused them all, but... And the guy spins up his tires on exit on his overtake.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Left side. There's an incident ahead. Stay on the right. You got a slow car on the left. Clear.
Cars are going off, but we're not seeing them. That time we were too narrow there. Okay, well, we sort of passed someone. Don't know why I downshifted to that, but...
The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 13.01.
13.0. Go with a 16.2 there.
272.
But we're also not on the gas for quite a bit of this straightaway.
Right side, stay on the left, clear on the right.
You gonna be able to get off the corner, or are you gonna just spin your wheels again? Okay, that time he's going. 8 car is still quite a ways back. Back off here early, because we do not need to plow into the back of this guy. And we don't need to follow them into how far they're going into the corner, because it's definitely not something I am good at. Oh, this guy just needs to wreck or stop screwing up.
Car on your left. Keep to the right, clear. The car in P8 just set the fastest lap. 12.747.
Okay, well, we're at least around people. That's a positive. We're still alive. It's lap 6. Probably running more wing than a lot of people. And we've just got this massive group ahead of us that really is going to be difficult to do anything with if we are quicker than him, because my close road racing skill is not great. Okay, I'll take that 1X. Thankfully the wing is not collidable when it's off the car. But that also gets the 10 back ahead of us, so we'll have to dodge him the next time he screws up. 12.2 at the front. That's a bit out of our range. We are now in 17th.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go
Oh
left.
boy. Could not see him.
Slow car ahead.
We
Car
almost
stopped
blew
on
that.
the right.
We've
Go
got
left.
more around.
Ahead.
Almost off in the grass.
Behind.
And this is why I am so slow compared to everyone I race, because we continually gain iRating, because most of the field wrecks and then I finish higher than I should have. I mean, I can't even shift correctly, and we're probably going to get a top 10 as this goes. Okay, thought it was going wide there, we're fine. 14.2.
14.247.
Weird flash of a car or something in front of us. These guys are all on the overtake button, I think. And we'll just be patient and wait for everything to clear up ahead of us. We're in 14th. We can see 10th place. And it is a second ahead of us and about ready to get wrecked. I don't know if they'll wreck. Hopefully not. I don't want to have to dodge something. I am just taking my time right now. I think we're quicker than the 8. We're saving our overtake for later. Or never at all. Looks like the 21 is slowing things down here, so we might have to use overtake to get around him.
14.801.
He's going to keep himself on the outside there before the corner. I wanted to make sure that was going to play out clean. Didn't want to commit to anything there. He locks up the brakes. I gotta probably just start shifting to third there on exit.
Car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 12.183.
Alright, let's try to pass this 21. Probably could have used overtake to do it there.
14.803.
We will now. I don't know if he's on it. I don't think so.
Right side. Stay on the left. There's an incident ahead. Clear.
And
Car stopped on the right.
we are in 10th. Maybe. close.
Left side.
It's the 10 car. The guy in front of us doesn't have a front or rear wing, so this is going to be a mess. I think the 10's damaged as well. Starting to get some weird feeling in the steering too, which worries me.
Slow car ahead.
That guy, Peugeot design does not work for open wheel cars. Okay, well, a lot of open track ahead of us.
15.4.
Only 20 seconds behind the next position. So we're not going to see anyone else for a while. We are in 9th place. And now I can just try to get off the corners and pull away from the 21, who were probably about the same speed. And everyone that was ahead of us that had contact in the corner, they have all ended up on pit road. So the 8 is 3.2 behind us. .8 behind. Don't need to push it harder than I am. We go with 13.9. Just keep kind of running this pace and not getting too out of whack. Doing this, we're still quicker than the car behind, so we're not going to gain 20 seconds. But right now we're dead even, and I can't really see flashing green, but we screwed that up badly. It'll be good news if we see flashing green, because if he's eating up overtake, then we'll just be able to leave it on when he does get near us and hopefully gap him or drive off track. Way too aggressive with throttle and steering there, but we gain a 10th on him. 3.4 back to the 8 car and 20 seconds ahead to the 11. We do have lap traffic ahead. We lock up the brakes, just gotta go wide there. Could not try to keep it on the curb, otherwise we were gonna be in trouble. And this is where bad things happen, when I put myself in a racing situation due to a mistake. So it's alright. We know we're quicker than him. He makes a massive mistake there, but we can't do anything with it. It's going to allow the 8 to catch up, but again, I think we're quicker than both of these guys. Might even get a slowdown there, but I don't think it's going to matter. Seems like the slowdown doesn't factor in overtake, and therefore just not being on overtake clears the slowdown. This at least makes it more exciting since I have to make the pass again. We could just be getting slow. some long run effects that I am going to be hurting.
One, just set the fastest lap. 12.072.
They're about in the 11s. Has got his stuff together, running about the same speed as us, a little quicker through most of the sections except for the last turn.
14.161.
I know that I'm extending my braking zones massively, but I don't want to try to brake hard behind someone. Go to third gear now here, see if that helps. It did. Felt funky, but we obviously got a better exit off that corner. He goes wide.
Left side, clear.
Thankfully, I saw that coming. And I was able to just keep it tight. Now they're going to battle for a bit, which will hopefully open that gap back up for us. Starting to get a little frame stutter as well. Not liking that. Frames look good, but we're stuttering a bit. Just throttle management off the corner and don't lock up the brakes. He goes wide again. Oh my God, why am I doing that?
13.823.
Stupid mistakes like that are what's gonna ruin this race for me. Just stop turning and drive into the grass. .1 behind. Almost dropped the nose too hard there. Balance of the car is changing a bit.
Got a slow car on the left.
Lap car is spun. Again, thankfully we don't get a big bounce back by him. Whew. That would have made me angry. Alright, I feel like I'm doing a lot better job of managing the rears from Fuji. Shit like that is not going to help us.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 12.009.
Almost got it. Waiting for the 11 to come up. Oh, 7th place is in the pits. Oh, he blew the last corner massively there.
14.345.
And he's got to do a slowdown. I don't know why he didn't do it on corner entry. Then he just killed himself down the straightaway. Oh, into 2nd gear. Don't need to be doing that. Long ways to go in this one still.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 11.915.
P2 goes quick. Alright, 1.4 behind. We're gonna go 13.5.
13.554.
I probably drove that better than I should have, but it nearly cost me. So I know everyone's probably screaming at me to use the overtake, but I think overtake's just going to make me screw up. It's going to give us more wheel spin off the corner. It's going to make me drive faster into the corner, which will cause lockups. And at the moment, I have no need for it. Now, if the 8 starts catching us, then sure. Leader is going to be closing in on us, 24 seconds back. They're about 2 seconds quicker, 2 to 3 seconds quicker actually. Oh, and 7th and 6th are off. So really we just need to just stay on the freaking track and we can get a podium the way this is going. He's catching us though. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 11.805.
Missed that corner pretty terribly. Then I got confused on what I was doing with my shifting. Thankfully he had a bad corner. And that is 6th place now for us.
13.937.
21 has dropped back, 2.4. Oh, there we go. That's just fuck up.
Car right. You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
All right, well, now we got to try to get the spot back. But who knows? Maybe this lap car will wreck the first person that comes to him. this guy, but he might just be getting weird aero or being different behind the lap car. I'll use overtake after we clear the lapper, which is going to be now. I'm going to hold off. I wasn't going to be able to do what I wanted there.
Left side, clear on the left, car on your left. Clear on the left.
Just going to burn it up right now. He may have a bunch that he hasn't used, but I feel like we're quicker than him. So we're going to be wasting a lot of overtake here, but I don't want to turn it off and not have it. Plus short laps, so it's going to be a couple of laps before we get it back as well. I'd rather have it through this section.
13.794.
He is going much quicker now, so maybe he's on the button. Alright, let's turn it off. We're not gaining on him. He's picked up the pace massively. It was worth a try, but he's clearly quicker than us. He's just been sitting and waiting for mistakes, and I nearly spun it there. I do not need to do that. Like we actually knew what we were doing, and I was scared. 9th place, a lap down ahead of us. Hopefully he just gets out of the way. His race is over and ruined. He just needs to finish. Oh shit. Oh boy, got pulled off to the edge a bit by the rumble strip. Almost didn't get it to turn in, and then when it did start turning in, it almost snapped on us. Please just back off, just back off, just back off, thank you. Don't know where that lap came from. He had a bad exit. We just got to try to take advantage of it now with overtake. Just don't wreck him.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Almost wrecked him.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Almost wrecked him. All right, overtake off really quick. So that way we can get it back for the last lap. Oh boy, we almost wrecked him. That would have been horrible. downshifted there. Too far.
You've got 2 laps to go.
He's struggling with traction off the corner now. Oh, no, 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 no. What the shit was that? Alright, brake bias forward a bit. That thing rotated like crazy on entry. Don't need that. Don't need to throw this away. Looking for that flashing in my mirror. Hopefully we got enough speed and skill to hold him off. Or if we just screw up on the apex and make him lose some ground on us, you know, that's one way of doing it too. Oh, fuck. That's not a 1X. We're trying to throw this away.
White flag, white flag.
Don't see any flashing behind, but I don't know if it's rendering or not. I assume it is, since we saw it happen earlier. Alright. He got too close to us there. Overtake for the rest of the lap. Hopefully we don't screw it up with overtake.
The car in T1 just set the fastest lap. 11.234.
Just keep it off the curb on acceleration. Ease it into here. Tires are not liking me now for the last few laps. There we go. P6 from dead last, essentially, into turn 1. We actually got to race some people, sort of. It was more of who makes the least mistakes around here, but fairly clean, except for everyone ahead of us. We got so many free spots, but I'm happy that we had fun. That was a lot of fun, and it was great to be around some people my speed and just try to not screw it up. I mean, clearly everyone else was in a whole different class than us, but that was a lot of fun. I'm happy with it. I think only... Well, we can say pretty much only 8 people finished the race, and we got 6th. But, you know what? We stayed on track. That's what you gotta do. Let's take a look at the wrecks and see what happened. Blinking. That guy was blinking a ton. And, oh, he just taps the car in front of him. This guy gets on the brakes and it just goes around on him into the gravel. dive, and this kind of looks like our dive that we had, except for he hits the guy and he goes off into the gravel. And then guy probably spun because of the contact, and then that's when we had to go 1x into the gravel. So a whole bunch of people taken out there, so I forgot about that one. Oh, and did they wreck getting going? He spins it around. He can't get it in gear, and then they wreck. I can't do that. I can't drive to the left on there. For some reason, rumble strips just completely screw me up. So this guy gets a bump, that breaks him or does something, and that sends him around. He tries to get going, but that's probably not going to work with 3 wheels. It's probably quicker to just reset. Yep. There we go. That's what I was expecting to do. And another. Oh, and pretty much right then after the guy just did it, this guy's getting in swapped, and uh-oh. That guy's race is done. 22 goes up on the sausage and spins. 5-car backs off early because the car in front of him and the car behind comes in from 100 miles away, drills him, and this is the one that got us into that 10th place. We nearly spun it out there. This is the guy that didn't have a rear wing. He goes around. 22, he's the one that spun it right in front of us. This is the battle for like 6th and 7th, and massive prediction code there gets that's unfortunate. That is 5th place spinning out, or the guy who eventually got 5th. Blinking, and that is it. Let's go take a look at all the iRating that we gained that I don't want. We get 52 iRating. We are over 2,000. We lose 0.06 safety rating. That was deserved. Drove off track in the stupidest ways. A 12.6 is really good for me. I know when I go click on this button, it's going to show me sad things like a 10 or a 9, but a 12.6 I'm very happy with. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, 10.2, almost a 9. But, yeah, it's shorter track as well, so should be closer than we were at Fuji. Yeah, I am happy with that. We got in a split that was around our pace. We took it easy, and we did get to race some people. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.